We're good. Yeah. Computer's been moving a little bit slow, so we're going to find out. Hopefully it'll be a go.
Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Today is Monday, November 18th, 2019. That's right. Today is Monday, November 18th, 2019. And what's crazy is today is the very first and very last time. Sit on this for a second. Today is the very first and very last time it will ever be Monday, November 18th, 2019. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most of this absolutely incredible day. I don't know about you, but I always miss you on the weekends, man. I do. I just miss you guys on the weekends. And here we are. We are headed into the holidays, right? We're headed into the holiday season. We are headed into a season of shopping and a season of family, right? Anybody doing any shopping yet? You already got your shop on? Anybody planning for family? I know we sure are. My wife has a lot of planning going on for family. We have 43 people that are going to be at our Thanksgiving dinner. That's right, 43 people. So we've got shopping going on out there in the world today. We've got this season of family that is upon us. It's a season of gathering and events, right? We got Christmas parties around the corner. Well, some of you guys do. Those of you that are rolling all solo like me, my wife and I talked about it. We're like, maybe we just need to have a Christmas dinner with our one employee that we have and his wife, because we're just getting rolling. But we've got a season of events, right? Those are all around the corner, all the different Christmas parties and things that happen this time of year. It's also, of course, a season of weather change. The leaves are falling off, they're changing colors, all of those different things. So it's a season of weather change. And for a lot of people, it's a season of reflection. You know, this is a time of year where a lot of us will start to look back. We'll start to look back over the past year and say, okay, well, how far have I come? We'll say, well, you know, what are the things that I accomplished? Or you might be asking yourself at this point in the year, you might be asking yourself, you know, why? How come nothing's changed for me? I went to the events, I've watched the shows, I've read the books, but for some reason I'm still in the same place that I was 10 months ago. But this tends to be a season of reflection, a season where we go back and we take a look at all that the year has had for us. This is also a season of emotions. There are so many different emotions that run through our minds in this season, this fall season. You've got all the different emotions of how far have I come, all the different emotions of how far was I supposed to go. You have emotions of maybe a little bit angry. There might be people or someone in your life that impacted you, somebody that you're angry at and have been for a while, and this season just brings it out. Or maybe you're angry at God because you took a loved one. I know people that have loved ones that died on Christmas Day, loved ones that died on Thanksgiving. For a lot of people, this is a season of anxiety, a season of worry, a season of stress, a season of hustle and bustle and running around, pulling our hair out. For a lot of us, this is a season of emotions. And so this weekend, for me personally, I got to really experience a little bit of all of that. I got to experience my daughter. She's going through a season. She's 10 years old now, and she's decided that she wants to serve. She wants to serve at the church. She wants to serve in the children's ministry. She wants to help out with all the little kids. She's got this skill and this talent. She's a dancer. She loves to dance, and she knew that she could go in there and she could dance for all the kids, and she could help bring joy into their heart. So I'm getting to experience her season of change as she goes into that season of 10, right? The season of 10, and there's things that are changing in her mind and her body. So she's going through this incredible season of change. I got to experience that this weekend as she's starting to grow up. Also, my wife, she has triplet siblings, and her triplet siblings turned 21 years old this weekend. That's right. That's crazy. They turned 21 years old. You want to talk about three people that are nothing alike. They're triplets. They were born on the same day, but they are nothing alike in any way, shape, or form. But the triplets were headed into this new season, this season of 21, right? The season of adult. Now I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. James was like, I'm going to buy a gun. And Robert's like, I'm going to go out and drink with my buddies. And Laura, being the good triplet that she is, was like, I'm going to go home and study for my college stuff, right? They're completely different. It's crazy. But that season of 21, we got to experience that this weekend. My friend Frank Lopes, he's headed into a new season in his life. Frank Lopes is now 50 years old. I saw a bunch of my friends up in New York City that were celebrating with him. Laura Berman was there. I see she's in here this morning. And they were all celebrating this new season for Frank Lopes of 50 years old, right? Like headed into the back half, right? He's had an amazing 50 years. He's empowered so many people. He's impacted so many people. He's just this incredible human being. He's been around the automotive industry for a long time. If you don't know him, you need to reach out and follow Frank Lopes. He'll inspire you to do many things in your life. He's just this incredible human being. And here he is headed into the season of 50. Surrounded by friends. They had a surprise birthday. They totally caught him off his guard. Kudos to his wife. Kudos to his wife, because she took a bunch of loudmouth people in the automotive industry, and she was able to keep them all quiet to give him a surprise 50th birthday. It's just another season. My friend Darian Sanders is now performing on Broadway in The Lion King, and this weekend my family got to go witness that incredible production up in Louisville. It was just amazing, but to see him, my friend Darian, who has been, for his whole life, his dream has been to be on Broadway. And now here he is, he's getting to do it. And it's a new season for him and his family. He's on the road constantly, like literally constantly. They perform in each city for 3 to 5 weeks. He only gets to go home. You know, he gets to go home. Luckily, we got to do the tour here in Louisville, but for the most part, he doesn't get to go home at all. So he's in this new season. His family's in this new season as he's transitioning to living out his dream and the sacrifices that he's having to make at home in order to do that. My wife was kind of like cringing when we were talking about his schedule and how much time he has to be away from home. It's a new season. And I know that some of you out there right now are in a season of struggle. I get the messages. I know this. Some of you are battling with depression. Some of you battling anxiety. Some of you in a season where you're struggling with your spouse. You're struggling with your relationships. Some of you are struggling with your jobs. Some of you are in a season of struggle. And then there are others, like our dear friend Vicki Everett, with her and her family are in this season of joy. They have this brand new baby girl. Her daughter, Jessica, posted yesterday just a thank you, a post of gratitude to Vicki and all that she's done, how she's been over at her daughter's house doing the laundry, cleaning the house, cooking the meals, carrying the baby, won't put the baby down. I can completely understand. She's in this complete season of joy. You see, life is compiled of seasons. One leads to the next. It's continual cycle. It just continues to roll on. All of the different seasons that we travel through. We have seasons age-wise. We have seasons career-wise. We have seasons emotionally. Life is made up of seasons. So this week I was thinking we should probably break down these different seasons. We can break them down one by one and ultimately empower you with the tools that you need to turn each season into a stepping stone for growth. But first, before we do that, you know what we got to do? That's right. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. That's what I'm talking about. It's time to get the blood flowing. It's time to get the heart pumping. Let's dance, my friends. For those of you that know, and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button. Because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. How about that? Oh, bam! Just slam my mic right into the table. Can you do that? This is also the part of the show where I need you to say good morning to me, and I'm going to say good morning to you. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up. I'll say what's up back. How you doing, Mr. Jeff Baker? What's up, Kara Jackson? How you doing, Amy Alexander? Michael Mills is up in here. Scott Holbert. Will you guys do me a favor? I think we're sitting at like 93 people right now. Will you tag a few people? We got to get this thing to 100. What's up, Scott Simons? How you doing, John Colton-Born? What's up, Cuz Lamont Carroll? How you doing, Terry Collins? Don Sankey's up in here. Don Sankey just ordered a couple of hoodies that look just like this. Dude, these hoodies are fire. What's up, Randy Van Winkle? How you doing, Emily Goffler? We got Tabby Negrit in the building, Mr. Nathaniel Banks, and of course, Josh. What's up, JJ Bain? How you doing, Melvin Rodriguez? Do I dance at gate 6? Yes, Rick Tamburino. Of course you're going to dance at gate 6 and gate 8 and gate 12 and gate 15. Get everybody around you dancing. What's up, Jesse? I can. Sparkman. How you doing, JJ Bain? Eric Willeroy is up in here. Miss Liza Myers Borges. Are you out there running right now, Liza? Dude, I got to tell you, Liza, I had a hard time. I had a hard time going to bed last night after talking to you and Danelle Delgado, after talking about all the things we're going to be able to be with your team over there at Carter Myers Automotive. It's just incredible, man. Exciting stuff. What's up, Joanna Cooper Hamilton? How you doing, Karen Cooper and David Cooper? We got the whole Cooper fam up in here. Not really, though. The Cooper fam is large. The Cooper fam, this isn't the Cooper fam, but this is what the Cooper fam looks like. If you could just picture the Cooper fam looks like that. I'm glad they're all up in here this morning. All right, man. Everybody's up in here. I love it. How you doing, Janelle? How you doing, Janelle? Griego. Dude, check it out, man. I was talking about this hoodie real quick. The new gear is here, and it is fire. If you haven't gone out and got your new gear yet, you need to go do so. Do some shopping. There we go. We just broke 100 peeps. That's what I'm talking about. If you haven't done your shopping yet, go out there. Oh, you just tagged them. Thank you, Joanna. If you haven't got your gear yet, dude, we got beanies, we got hoodies, we got stuff for the ladies, we got stuff for the dudes, we got stuff for the kiddos. We got all kinds of crazy stuff. You need to hop on there today. As soon as we're done with today's show, hop on there because the stuff is selling out fast. We're selling out of sizes, and it's super incredible stuff. There's this new Comfort Colors pullover thing, 3/4 zip, that I absolutely stinking love. As a matter of fact, when I was thinking about that 3/4 zip yesterday, how much I love it, I was like, you know what? I need to give one of these away. And so I posted a thing like, hey, I'm going to give away a 3/4 zip. You guys just post your favorite GIF, and whichever one makes me laugh the most is the one that I am going to give you a free Comfort Colors pullover 3/4 zip. And so I did that, and you guys posted crazy GIFs. This thread was insane. which my computer's moving really slow today. But the one that made me laugh the most was this guy right here. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but this parakeet, dude, this parakeet running with like the explosion in the background, like it's some old action movie or something like that. I saw that, dude, and I just cracked up. So congratulations, Christopher Campbell, for using your go-to GIF, because you just won yourself a Comfort Colors hoodie. I'll send that sucker out. Actually, I won't send it out. I'll have my wife send that sucker out right away. But if you haven't got your gear, dude, you gotta go get some. You're gonna love it. It is incredible. And we're right here in hoodie weather, so you need to go ahead and get your hoodie. Fair enough? Listen. This type of year, man, you got hoodie weather, you got the leaves that are almost all the way falling off of the trees, like it's colorful. You've got the cold, brisk air, right? Which is incredible. You got like wildlife out there beginning to harvest. We see it around the house out there. We live out in the country now, and you see wildlife, you see the squirrels starting to gather their nuts. Things are starting to harvest and getting ready to bunker down. You've got massive migrations that are in progress. Like we have thousands. I mean, maybe it's the same ones over and over, but it looks like thousands of geese that are landing in our backyard. We've got the pond there in the backyard, and you see them come flying in, and they hang out for the day, eat their food, so on and so forth, and then they take off, man. And so you've got the migrations that are happening. You have the stockpiling that's going on in the animal kingdom. Like school has been going on for a while now, right? Like your kids have been in school, they're into the routine. It seems like they just went back to school, but now they've been in that routine for a little bit. You've got, football and basketball and all the different sports that are going on in school. We have this playoff picture that is getting ready, like it's starting to put itself together. There's this playoff picture in the NFL, and I don't know about your team, but there's one team right like here. I don't know if you could see those guys right there, but this team right here is actually like 6-4. That's right, this team right here is 6-4, which is absolutely incredible. They've got a winning record, and they're positioned right now. Goose poop, yeah, it's all out by the pondos, so that's good. But these guys are positioned right here to actually be in the playoffs this year. Playoffs? Did you say playoffs? I can't believe it, man. But we're in that season, this season of fall with the leaf changing and the colors. And fall is typically a season of preparation. Have you noticed that? Like fall is the season where you begin to get ready for what's to come. Whether it be storing up for a hibernation, or whether it be migrating and moving south to warmer climates, or maybe you're starting to prepare to actually go into the postseason, or this preparation that your kids are going through, getting used to school and starting to actually learn and grow and move into that next level, whatever it is, whether they're getting ready, they're preparing this year in order to move into third grade next year, or they're preparing this year, right, to head into a new season of adulthood. Fall is typically a season of preparation. And usually for most people, this is an exciting season, right? We start to focus on what's to come. We get to focus on, we have family members that are coming to visit. That's awesome. And we get to focus on other people as we go out and we're shopping, and we get to buy the presents and so on and so forth. We get to focus on all of the events that are coming on. And this season tends to give us hope, plans for a better and a brighter tomorrow. That's typically what this season of fall brings us. Fall is a beautiful season in so many ways. But this promise of hope that it gives us, we have to be careful. You see, as the seasons change, as the trees shake their leaves in hope of a new and a better start, we tend to do the same. And though this hope can be satisfying, it can be fulfilling looking into the future and all of the things that are to come, this is dangerous. You see, I don't want you to get too caught up in your life in what's next and completely lose sight of what's right in front of you. And I see this happening. You see, I had a friend recently tell me that they were considering getting a divorce. This friend told me that they had been with their spouse for 16 years. And they'd had 14 years of good, but the last 2 years have been awful. And what I told my friend is it's a season. It's a season. You see, sometimes we go through seasons of struggle. And I told my friend, I said, listen to what you're saying. You had 16 years of good. And now we're going to throw it all away because of 2 years of bad? You see, these seasons that we go through in life, sometimes we get so caught up in the hope of what's next. We get so caught up in the grass might be greener on the other side, and we forget to take a look and appreciate exactly what we have in front of us. I had another friend recently tell me that they want to quit their job. They want to quit their job. They've been there for 5 years, and they're ready to quit their job because there's some opportunities, and they think that the grass might be a little bit greener on that side of the fence. And I'm here to tell you, don't get too caught up in what's next. Don't get caught up in what could be. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. Because sometimes when we do that, we tend to not take a look at what we have right in front of us. You see, it's a season. Everything cycles. Just like fall, the leaves will fall off. And just like fall, what once was beautiful becomes beautiful in a different way. And as we transition through that season, we can create something new if we stay focused on where we are and in gratitude with the things that we do have. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that there aren't situations out there that call for change. Believe me, I'm one of the biggest advocates for change out there on the planet. However, with that said, I don't want you to get too caught up in the hope and not appreciate where you are. You see, it's thoughts like this that lead to the anxiety, that lead to worry, that lead to depression. You see, the grass is not always greener. It may just be a season. That initial season that you had with your spouse where everything was joyful and fun and you were going out on date nights and you just couldn't stand to, you had to lay on the phone and talk to each other and you hang up. No, you hang up. And that season changes. Life is full of seasons. You see, every season that you are in and every season that you will experience for the rest of your life has come to pass. I want to make sure you hear me and understand that every single season that you will experience in your life has come to pass. No season will exist forever. You will continue to transition through them. The beauty is in how you experience that season. You see, your growth is never in what's next. I want you to know and understand this. I know this is hard, but just follow me here. Your growth is not in what's next. Your growth is in what you can extract from what you have now. That's where the growth comes from. What do you have now? The miracles are always in what's left. The growth is always from the seed. It's the seed that grows into the big, beautiful tree, but the seed had everything that it needed. Everything that it needed to become the tree, everything that it needed to grow the leaves, everything that it needed to dig the roots. It was all in the seed. So you have everything that you need right now. You've got it all. Don't get too caught up in what's next. Make sure you appreciate where you are today. This season of fall, I want you to take an inventory. I want you to take a look at how far you've come. It's amazing if you think about it. Think about all that you've survived. Think about everything that you've lived for. Think about everything that you've experienced. Think about how far you've come and be grateful. Can you do that this season? They always say, 30 days of gratitude, and we post all the things that we're thankful for, but I don't want you to take that light. Take an inventory. Look at how far you've come. Be grateful and know that this is just a season. It has come to pass, whether it's a good season, whether it's a bad season, it is a season. Nothing lasts forever. And yet nothing lasts forever, and yet all things are for your good. The seasons that you will travel through are all ultimately to get you where you need to go. Listen, I'm super excited to be going through these holidays with you. I'm super excited. This is one of my favorite times of year. My absolute favorite time of year is 4th of July, but we'll explain all that next year. But this is one of my favorite times of year. As you're out there shopping, make sure it doesn't distract you. Don't let the hustle and bustle of Christmas and gifts take away your joy and gratitude for the things that we have today. As you're spending time with family, make sure to put your phones away. Look deep into their eyes. Really appreciate the time. Really share in it. Really experience it, because I'm telling you, it's a season. It has come to pass. These events that you'll go through, your Christmas parties and all the things, don't just use those as an opportunity to get white girl wasted, as they say, and lose your mind, but actually use them as an opportunity to connect. Connect with your coworkers and the people that you're going through this season of life with, and take a look around at all of the things that are beautiful, all of the beautiful things that exist in your world today, and continue to be grateful. You see, my friend, I know something about you. You are a child of God, right? Like the God of the universe, the God who made everything, made you to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And in order for you to get to that best version, you will go through all of these seasons. You will continue to cycle from one season to the next. Some will be more enjoyable than others. Some will be more pleasurable than others. But it says right there in the text, it is truth. All things are for your good. So I just ask today that you go out there and be grateful. Be grateful for the things that you have in your life, knowing that you have a Father in heaven who loves you abundantly, who has given you everything that you need to succeed, everything that you need to fulfill your destiny. You've got it right in here. Take an inventory, see what you got. And as you head through this season, do it with the love in your heart for God, for your family, for your friends, and for yourself. Listen, every decision that you make as a child of God makes an impact. It makes an impact on every single person that you come in contact with. It makes an impact on me. And I, for one, absolutely love you for it. I do. I absolutely stinking love you. I don't know if you guys know that. You should know that. I absolutely stinking love you. So go out there today. Have an incredible day. If you need more videos like this, you can go to GlennLundy.com. If you need some Rise and Grind gear, as a matter of fact, go get you some gear right now. Right now. Show's over. Click off your phone, type in GlennLundy.com, and go get you some gear right now before that stuff runs out. You're going to love it. I'm telling you, it's amazing stuff. But if you need more videos, go to GlennLundy.com. If you need some Rise and Grind gear, go to GlennLundy.com. But most importantly, will you do me a favor? Will you come back here again tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m.? We're going to do this all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind. Stinking love you guys. I miss you on the weekends. It's crazy. Hi, Kelly Taylor. What's up, Jeremy George? Mr. Jeremy Noling. How you doing, Jennifer Jaskell? We'll see you later, Miss Jennifer. We'll see you, Christopher Campbell, the winner of our comfort colors. Sean Jones won $50 in Rise and Grind gear, too. What's up, Melissa Young Klein? How you doing, Sarah Ball? I hope you're doing okay over there, young lady. What's up, Shauna Phillips? Kara Jackson is in the house. We got everybody up in here. Nicole Castle. Here we are at the end of the show. You still got 96 people, 560 comments. Y'all are crazy. You realize that? Y'all are crazy. Ain't nothing like it anywhere else out there on the web. What's up, Shannon Petkoski? Mr. Robbie Toomey. My man! Robbie, I love you, bro. For real. I love you, bro. More than you'll ever know. Nathaniel Banks. See ya.
Hashtag blessed, write my mission, vision, values, and my gratitude list. I'm building up momentum, I'm making good decisions. I rise, I grind, I get it, ain't no doubt that I'm committed. Cause who really loses if I don't win? Can't